All right, this one's gonna be on ytfzf. It's a what's that? YouTube no API client. A lot of people are doing this no API stuff for YouTube now. But anyways, this is how it works here. It works with, by default it works with FZF, of course. So if I search for something, let's say my name here, it'll pop out my videos and stuff like that, and I can hit enter on any of them, and it will play it. Right? We'll actually mute the sound here. And there you go. It plays it with MPV and using YouTube DL in the back end to stream it to us. But that's how it works. If you want to type it out, your search word, you can do it right there. Otherwise, if you're running it like this, it will tell you to type in your search word, and it'll do the same thing. Let's say, for example, we do tmux or something like that. Right, opening it. If you want to be able to see your thumbnails, which is really awesome here, this one is probably the first program I've seen that can do this. So we do a -t here, and let's say I search for my name again, and this time we actually download the thumbnails, and look at this. You can actually see thumbnails to my videos. And if someone can do this for adult sites, let me know, right? Because this is awesome. That you can do it from here, and I can see what it is, and I can play it. So same thing, if I want to do this, I play it, it'll play with MPV and using YouTube DL and stuff like that. So that's how that works, really. Now other things you want to do, if you want to use this with other things besides FZF, you can do there's a help page here, but you can actually do it with Dmenu, right? And that's the default. You do a -d. You can also do it with Rofi using what was that, variables, environment variables here. So I'll show you both here, so you can see in a minute here. So for example, if I want to do this with Dmenu, look at that here, and I can just type in my name again, if I spell it right. I can't even see over this big mic here, but there you go. Look at that, right? And I can do, we'll do one of these here, and that's Dmenu. Should play the video in a minute here. And there you go, right? Real simple. Same thing if you want to do this with Rofi, right? You have to actually add this to your either your bash rc, zshrc, or whatever shell you're using. So we're gonna do that for our thing here. So we'll enable that. We'll actually reload our shell. I'm gonna reload my hotkeys here, and if I run it now, this is the thing, and we'll search for my name again, and there we go. This is for Rofi. All right, and I can pick any of these videos and I'll play it, hopefully. There you go, right? I'll play the video. Now the thing with Rofi or Dmenu, I don't think you can do multiple selection. With FZF you can. So if I do this thing here and I do my name here, I can actually select multiple. So I can hit tab here, and this one will use the MPV playlist feature, which I'm not really a big fan of, but that is the default behavior here. So if I play one here and I hit the, what was that, greater than sign or something like that, it'll go on to the next one, hopefully. All right, I'll go on to the next video, and if I want to go backwards, I can do the lesser than sign, or what do they call it, Pac-Man sign, whatever. So that's how you would navigate between the playlists. Personally, I don't like that, and I'll show you how to use it with Task Puller later on, but that's what they got by default. Is that pretty much it for the program? Oh yeah, as far as the key binding, you actually have to bind your keys to if you want to use it for was it Dmenu or Rofi, then you have to bind it to a hotkey. What was that one? So you got to do what was that? ytfzf-d, and you know that one was, what was that one? Right, you have to use the dash capital D, and that's how you'll use it with Dmenu. Now when you use this flags, it'll say right here you can't use thumbnails with it because it doesn't support it with thumbnails. So right now the only launcher that you can use that has like thumbnail support is FZF. All right, so that's a win for me because I'm using FZF anyways. So there you go, and you have to use the dash D, and that one's for default Dmenu. And like I said, for this portion here, you actually have to add that to your you know, bash RC and zshrc, whatever shell you're using. Make sure you do that for Rofi or Dmenu to set it up. Pretty much it for the program. As far as for me, how I use it here, what is that one here? So this is the program as of today. What's today? March 2nd, 21 here. So there's no way to add your own like arguments, because by default it'll just pop up a window randomly anywhere. I mean, if you have a tiling Windows manager, you know, it'll tile it to the right place. But if you're using a floating Windows you know, desktop environment like I am, you would actually have to set up your own size and where you want it to pop up. So that's where this thing oops, what did we do that for? So that's why you know, this is where you want to set up your what was that, FZF player option here. And I'm using this with task puller because I really don't like using MPV's playlist. I just never liked that because you know, you have to have a terminal open, or maybe it has to be in the background somewhere, but it's really annoying to use MPV playlist. So when you use task puller, if you ever watch my video on task puller, you know why we want to use that over the other ones. So that's what we're going to recommend for this portion here. And since this program does a check, you want to delete that variable from our checklist, and pretty much it. You save that, and now you can use it, you know, YT here, FZF. And what we want to do is we can still use, you know, the what was it, the thumbnails, but we want to loop it because as far as the selection, it only works with, you know, the MPV playlist. It doesn't actually work with like any external queuing program like task puller, PQ, NQ, you know, a bunch of other queuing programs they can do. So you want to do a -L for loop, and now we can actually still do you know, my videos here with thumbnails and everything. But you don't want to use tab if you want to select multiples, all right? That one only applies to like MPV's built-in playlist feature, which is not what you want to do. I wish, you know, it automatically go to task puller, or like, you know, run the arguments again and again, but that's not how the program is designed right now. Anyways, that being explained, this is how it works when you're doing this here. So if I hit enter, it'll actually loop it back to the program again. We'll do another one, right? What is this one? We'll do another one here, and we'll do another one, and now you can loop it, right? So you can actually exit the program, no problems. It'll still play because, you know, task puller is running in the background. So now we have this video here, and if I quit out this video, it will actually go to the next one in a minute here, hopefully. There you go, right? The next video, and then the next video. So, you know, with this one, the video will still be running, and I can still search for something else. Like, let's say, for example, Tmux Linux or something like that. And, you know, I can add this to the videos. Let's see, this one, you know, this one, quit out of the program, search for something else. and I don't have to rely on like MPV to handle the playlist. It's just not my thing. But look at here, I can close it off, and then the next video will play, hopefully. Oh, that's still from my old videos. Let's see some other people's videos here in a minute. Right, some other people's videos here. There you go. All right, so that's how I personally would recommend it if you're using Task Puller. I understand it from you know, his program, because he wants to keep it light and just for less dependencies and everything like that. But anyways, that's how you would change arguments if you wanted to pop up in a certain window if you don't have a Tiling Windows Manager, and if you want to use it with Task Puller. That's how you do that. Not that hard, right? So what we did here, we just disabled the checks for the player, and we also added our own MPV arguments for windows and geometry and size and stuff like that with Task Puller. Pretty much it. So now I'm just using with my you know, I was at the FZF Nova, and I can still use it here. Real simple. You know, I search for my videos. All right, no problem. I can add one, add another one, add another one, and there we go. And now I can actually exit this you know, this window if I need to, right? So here, exit out of that, and I still have my videos that is being queued already, right? Another one here. Which one is this one here? Some W3M stuff. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the program. If you want to use it with any of these launchers, FZF is probably the best because it has you know, thumbnail support and multiple selections. As far as with Dmenu or Rofi, I don't think you can have multiple selections with Dmenu. Maybe with Rofi you could, but they don't support thumbnails. And like I said, if someone can figure out a way to, or fork the program and make it one for an adult site, let me know, right? Anyways, that's it for the program. Check it out. Where's their website here? They have a GitHub here somewhere. Right, so there's the GitHub. I'll link you in the description. As far as if you want to still use the MPV playlist, you have to use the was it greater than or lesser than sign to navigate between, you know, your selections, right, when you hit tab and all that. Anywho, that's it for this one. Check it out. Pretty cool program for watching videos from YouTube without any login or APIs and all that. That'll be it for this one.